Okay, so I want to do 10.1 number 75, and I've become scared writing it down. So it says, let f of t be sine t, check, and g of t be 3t minus pi over 4, check. Solve the equation f of g of t equals 1. So I need to solve that for t's in the interval 0 smaller than t is smaller than 2 pi over 3. How the hell do I do this?
You plug g of t into f of t. So you take that stuff and put it into sine.
Okay, so you want to come up with a formula for f of g of t?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with that. So if I come up with a formula, I'll have sine of what?
3t minus pi over 4.
3t minus pi over 4 equals 1, right? Okay. All right.
Can we set that equal to what makes sine 1?
Okay, good idea. I want to know when sine is 1, right? So that's really me thinking about, well, to solve, I'd take inverse sine, right? Just unsign both things. Why are we going to have to be a little careful with that?
Because we're going to make sure that 1 is within that kind of function.
That I'm okay with. But I need to remember that when I made the sine inverse function, right, I restricted the domain of sine. You guys remember doing that? So when I restricted the domain of sine, I may have cut some solutions that I need off, right? I should worry about that plus or minus stuff. So let's solve this once, and then we'll go back and worry. Cool? All right, so I think we should sine inverse both sides. That'll get me to 3t minus pi over 4 is, when is sine 1?
Oh, at pi over 2.
See, so sine starts where?
At 0.
0, 0, and goes up. Okay, so sine looks like this, more or less. This top being at pi over 2. Where's this one?
Negative pi over 2.
3 pi over 2.
Oh,
So that's at negative 3 pi over 2. Where's the next top here? Where's this?
4 pi over 2.
See, that'd be at pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. So that's at 5 pi over 2. So it looks like sine is 1, right? At the odd pi over 2s. You guys with me on that? Ooh. Ooh. I lied a little bit, right? Because at the odd pi over 2s would be here, right? You guys see that? So I lied a little. So what do I need? I need pi over 2 plus or minus 2 pi. Yeah? They figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the period of it, right?
That's the period we want.
Yeah, that's really the period here, right? Yes? Kind of?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, what do I put here? Something like pi over 2. And then I want to think like plus or minus some kind of 2 pi thing, right? You guys see that?
That's the extra thing.
This guy? That's like my plus or minus, right?
Well, I get that. What's 2 pi n?
Yeah, that's 2 pi n, because I'm not sure how many 2 pi's I need.
Okay.
You guys see that? Like plus or minus 2 pi would get me this one and this one. But there's also another one out here, and another one back here, and another one past that on both sides. You guys see that? Okay, so we'll be able to cut some of those out because of this. But let's leave it in there for now. So then what?
Minus pi over 4.
Okay.
Or add pi.
So add pi over 4 to both sides. So you got 3t is
Pi over 4 plus 2 pi.
okay, be boring. Pi over 4 plus pi over 2 plus or minus 2 pi m. And then what? Okay. How do you condense?
Pi over 4, pi over 2,
Is
3 pi over 4.
Or do 2.
okay. So I got 3t is 3 pi's over 4 plus or minus 2 pi m. Right? Common bottoms. Okay, then I want t by itself, right? So I'm going to divide everything by 3. You guys are mature enough that I'm going to multiply by a third. Okay, so I get t is what?
T equals 12 pi over 4, or no, 3 pi over 12 is what I meant.
3 pi over 12 is pi over 4, right? There's a onesie in that one. So I got pi over 4 plus or minus
2 pi n over
2 pi n over 3. Okay, so I need to find out how many of those are in this interval. You guys see that? So definitely when n is 0, pi over 4 is in here, right? How about when n is 1?
Because it goes past.
Yeah, they're both 2-bit. The plus is too far, right? And the minus is below 0. So I don't really need this part at all today. You guys see that? But I did check at least. So I got t is pi over 4. Other thoughts? How else could you have done this? Could have used your graph shifting rules. But that'd be hard, so let's learn those next week, I guess.